This is not a song. This is a firewall rule.
1.3 billion users, that's a digital cage. WeChat is the warden, the super app is the stage. You don't just message, you pay, you ride, you vote, you show your health code, you show your throat. The algorithm to the party, to the machine that decides who travels, who eats, who is clean. Pony Ma built the panopticon, wrapped it in green. The color of money, the color of the screen. That never sleeps, that never forgets. Every transaction, every text, every breath. Honor of kings, 200 million souls hooked on the dopamine, hooked on the rose. The people's daily called it poison, called it opium, but you kept the servers running, kept the revenue humming. The 17-year-old stroked out after 40 hours, but the quarterly report said the player base towers. Over the competition, over the regulation, over the parents crying for the next generation. You put the facial recognition on the login gate, put the kids just by accounts. Kids just wait for the next skin, the next battle pass, the next psychological trap in the monetization class. Tense in music, 80% of the library. You bought the copyrights, you wrote the obituary. For Needies, for Zayami, for the indie scene. 320 million on QQ Music, that's the machine. Kugo, Kuo, the trinity of stream. You own the distribution, you own the dream of every artist, every label, every song. The Sammer fined you 50,000 Yoon, that's a bong hit, a joke, a slap on the wrist. While you keep the exclusive deals, keep the artist pissed and powerless and penniless and praying for a break that never comes, because the gate is the gate. You tried to merge Huya and Duyu, the streaming twins, but the regulator blocked it. The monopoly ends at the gaming table where you already own 40% of the market, of the revenue of the rig that every gamer pays, every streamer pays, every content creator in the Tencent maze of approvals, of license, of the green light that only comes if the content is right, if the history is sanitized, if the politics is clean, if the player never questions, never intervenes. The social credit score is the invisible hand that guides the user, that guides the brand. You don't need to censor if the algorithm nudges, if the recommendation engine quietly judges what you see, what you buy, who you know. The WeChat graph is the graph of control. Every connection a data point, every like a vote for the system, for the status quo, for the boat that never rocks, that never sails, that never leaves. The harbor of compliance, the harbor of the thieves that stole the internet, that stole the speech, that stole the right to assemble, the right to reach. The great firewall is your business model. The censorship is the feature, the compliance is the throttle that keeps the competition out, keeps the users in, keeps the data flowing to the party's bit of analysis and prediction. A preemptive strike against the dissident, the journalist, the mic that might speak truth, that might speak power, but the account is suspended. The account is devoured by the system, by the protocol, by the terms of service that change overnight, that change with purpose. To silence, to erase, to rewrite the past. The digital memory is the memory that lasts. But RJV builds the protocol that cannot be bent. The deterministic message, the encrypted intent, the self-hosted node, the federated mesh, the communication that the firewall cannot catch. The proof is in the math is the shield against the surveillance, against the yield that the platform extracts from every byte. RJV's the alternative. RJV is the fight for ownership, for privacy, for the right to delete, the right to be forgotten, the right to complete, control of the stack, control of the key. The private key is the identity is free. You don't need WeChat, you don't need the gate, you don't need the platform that decides your fate. The self-hosted app, the federated room, the deterministic protocol that breaks the loom of the surveillance state, of the data extraction. The open source is the radical reaction. The firewall rule is the crown, the packet is the throne. You don't need the kingdom when the protocol is your own. No surveillance here, no WeChat improvisation, engineered logic. That's the RJV foundation. From the node to the mesh to the planetary grid, every packet is sovereign. Of the dagger is rid of the system, the locking, the extraction, the line. RJV to double G's, the limit is the sky. Then we encrypt the payload, we route the onion mesh, we verify the zero knowledge, one deterministic frequency. The proof holds, the key holds, the privacy privacy holds. The system is the truth told.